2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the opening round action of the Bluff Championship right now. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. Let's get down to the first hole. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumour that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else. Henny Koyak is on the ground. Henny, do you have any more information for us?
That's right. Our featured player has been saying, even though it's their first year on tour, they want to set their sights on beating some of the more established players, starting with their playing partner, Rose Zhang. Which is an interesting way to set career goals, especially because Rose Zhang is a young superstar who loves to win, and she will take you down with a calm, sweet smile on her.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt from around 18 feet. Well, there's a wild ride. And this putt coming up for his par. That's got too much heat. 9 feet to the cup. Ooh. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Currently at +3 for the event. The second hole at Central Otago is a delightful par 5, Rich.
It is. Just a couple of trees sprinkling this fairway, both left and right. Again, wide open driver, let it loose. Difficulty here is the approach shot as the green sits above the player and has a pretty substantial runoff on the left-hand side. Trying to avoid that, bail it out to the right-hand side, and again, lean on your wedges, your short game to get it up and down for birdie.
This putt is from 14 feet.
They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for eagle.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
That one went a fair bit distance by the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, slow down. The only good thing about 3 putting for par is you don't drop a shot. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Rich, the third's a great little short 4 where the premium is on accuracy.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So lay up short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Playing from 110 yards out.
This one is all over it.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Let's get back to it, shall we? Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Okay, let's head to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. Nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Slim lead at that, Luke, but listen, any kind of lead is a good thing. Always nice to see your name on top of that leaderboard.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our second round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them. That dog will hunt.
This is his second shot. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's just under 40 feet.
Oh, that's a good line.
That was the line.
Go in. Oh, so close. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
That's some good golf right there. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Okay, that'll work. This is a lengthy putt here. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
What a disappointment. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on, flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're just about to begin the 3rd round action of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, nicely played. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looking like it's going right to left.
A bit long on that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Time to face a par 4. Good shot there, Beamer. Sitting at 8 under.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Not a bad line, this. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum with this shot.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Opting for the 5-wood. This putt to get to double digits under the card. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. He's currently in first place. The 9th is a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
He's setting up for his second shot. Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This putt is 39 foot out.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to kick off the finale of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, we get into the final round, and really the rest of the field must feel like they're playing for second because our featured player has been en fuego.
Just a monumental lead going in this final round. I mean, it's got to be debilitating to the other golfers around him. This player, he's so far past everybody right now. They've got to be scratching their heads going, how do we beat this guy?
We're going out to the 13th hole. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Well, that's the perfect shape. Just controlling a fade. Yeah, that was a safe play. 13-footer coming up here. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Putting for a par here. And down it goes. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This 14th hole is a par 3.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is for birdie.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right hand side, but this green is user friendly. Birdies abound.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for birdie here. That's disappointing. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. Overcooked that one. The putt drops, and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Currently in first position. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Oh, that was pure. Standing over his second shot. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. It's on a good line. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
I was thinking bogey, double bogey, but with that chip in, it's a par.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
Attaboy, good shot. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. This one is right down the pipe. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
I tell you, you just dream of.
Oh, wow. Holds it for victory. How good is that?
Got to say, 2 wins on the season, really firing at all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.